Welcome to Learners Academy. Today I'm taking Distinguish from chapter 5, that is towards green energy. There is no differentiation of type of question in chapter 4, that is environmental management. And this is from Science 2, Science and Technology Part 2 in the quick revision for final exam series, and I will be giving you the best notes, and if you go by these notes, I assure you, you can score above 95% marks in science. So stay focused throughout the lecture and let's get started now. What is the difference between conventional sources of energy and non-conventional sources of energy? The conventional sources of energy, they are non-renewable. That means you cannot get them once they are finished. On the other hand, non-conventional sources of energy are renewable. For example, solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, hydroelectric energy, because these are available in abundance. Now the second point, conventional sources are not eco-friendly, whereas non-conventional sources are eco-friendly. They don't harm the environment. All right, now the fuels produced from the conventional source of energy are comparatively costlier. On the other hand, the energy obtained from non-conventional sources of energy are comparatively cheaper. They Conventional sources are very polluting. They release lot of carbon through emission. On the other hand, non-conventional, they are not polluting. They do not release carbon or any other toxic gases. The conventional energy power plants require less area and its management cost is also less. On the other hand, non-conventional sources of energy, these plants require more area and its management cost is also more. Now, conventional source of energy, they are in limited reserves, whereas non-conventional sources of energy, they are in abundance. As I told you, they are in abundance. They are not going to get over. They are persistent. They are sustainable. All right. Now, the example of conventional source of energy is fossil fuel, coal, crude oil, diesel, petrol, natural gas. All these are called conventional and they are going to get over after some time. Non-conventional source of energy examples are solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy. All right. So these are all non-conventional sources of energy. And these were all the differences between these two. What is the difference between thermal electricity generation and solar thermal electricity generation? There is a very minor difference. After burning coal, the heat is used in the generation of thermal electricity, whereas in case of solar thermal electricity generation, solar radiations are used in solar thermal electricity production. Now, in case of thermal, for producing heat, the coal is burnt in boiler. And in case of solar thermal electricity generation, for production of heat, many reflectors are used, which reflect the radiations of the sun into the absorbent. Alright. In case of thermal electricity generation, the combustion of coal produces heat. This heat converts water into steam, which is under very high temperature and pressure, and this moves the turbine by its force, and turbines are connected to generator which rotates and produces energy. On the other hand, the heat of sun will convert the water into steam and rotates the turbine. The turbines then rotate the generator. This generates the electricity. So only difference is there is coal is used here, the heat of sun is used. All right. There are two more points point of difference between thermal electricity generation and solar thermal electricity generation. Thermal energy is polluting and is not eco-friendly. On the other hand, solar energy is not polluting and is eco-friendly. All right. Now the last point of difference between thermal electricity generation and solar thermal electricity generation is that the fuel used is coal and the reserves of coal are limited, as you know it. Now the solar radiations are in abundance, they are sustainable, they are persistent, they are not going to end for a long time. Okay, so these were all the differences. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and learned how to answer the distinguish between two phenomena from this chapter. If you want to see more of such videos, you can subscribe to my channel and take a look at Learners Academy page. Keep learning, share widely with your friends, and thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.